Good morning. We are on the Easter vacation now from the schools and things, and I wanted to speak specifically to my grandchildren who are entering the workforce and talk to them like I would tell my children. Um, Basically, um, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And it was a reoccurring talk every Easter so that I knew that they stayed on track. I wanted my children to understand the financial situations as they occurred in the world, um, because no one did that for me. When I was growing up, being a girl child, oh, you would just get married and your husband will take care of all the finances and blah, blah, blah. No, it didn't work out that way for me, and I ended up raising 3 children by myself without child support. Situations occurring, I didn't need another man as far as I was concerned. It's just like I told my son. You don't need a wife. You learn to cook. You learn to clean. You learn to cook, do the dishes, and how to do laundry. As far as my girls, you learn how to make things. Take wood shop in school, like my son took home ec. You do the same thing that a guy would do. You go out, you work, and I would also tell them, don't expect to get the same wage as a man. Still today, there's issues with that, just so you know. So when I'm saying don't put your eggs all in one basket, I'm talking about your knowledge, your skills, and the production, what you've given back to the world. Uh, don't rely on just one education. Okay? Have a few different trades. Okay? Invest in yourself. Get that education you need to provide for your future family. I mean, currently, right now, um, look for ways to learn online. Um, the top 12 skills needed today in this country is digital marketing, computer programming and coding, graphic design, video and photo editing, writing skills, financial education, SEO, which search engine optimization, language skills. It is always good to know a second language. In America, we don't start automatically teaching our children a second language like other countries do. It's an option, but it is one you need, that second language experience in high school to advance yourself in college. You're going to struggle if you don't. It's like taking easy math and then getting up to college and here, lo and behold, there's algebra, there's trigonometry. Well, you need that algebra in high school. You need that trigonometry. Math skills are very important, just like language skills. There's investing. Learn how to invest. They don't teach accounting or anything in high school anymore. They don't teach you to budget anymore. They have slimmed back the education so bad that the professors at colleges are having to start from basic foundation teaching to teach their own class, which is a higher knowledge to the basic. there's the job as ethical hacking to protect, you know, um, it means finding the weaknesses of a company. That's what ethical hacking is. There's blockchain developers. That's a trade now. There's data science and analysts. So that's 12 things you need to know. I mean, basically, everyone needs to be fluent in knowing the basics of these 12 items. Um, it helps you, no matter what age, to understand our new world. It's like, I was the person that's like, what the heck is an iBot? What the heck is a troll? I didn't know what these things were. That's just little stuff. There is major stuff above those two things I didn't know that still confound me to where I don't know what they're talking about. So I write it down, and then when I got the time, I research it a little. And I suggest other people do that too. See, we live in a country, we're a consuming country, and the jobs are mostly servitude because for years we've been shipping our jobs out of the country. Um, so it takes higher tech to survive in this country. Like, you could go, male or female, and become a nurse's aide. Then you could go on, after you got that job, to help you pay for more classes, an LPN. That's a licensed practical nurse. Or become an RN later on. And all the way up to associate RN. Get your bachelor's in it. You could start flipping hamburgers at McDonald's. Take an interest in cooking. There's prep schools. Then you go on, all the way, become a chef. You're serving people food. You need to know how. Okay? You don't just start at the bottom rung of the ladder, is what I'm saying, and get the top job. You have to work up the rungs of the ladder. You have to earn it, one step at a time. If we're going to have a society of just the medical field, computers, and transportation, servitude jobs, then those are things. Get your permit, learn to drive a car, learn to drive a truck, learn to manage them trucks coming in and out, for stock trades, to know what food supplies have to be in what store, and the logistics of what it's going to cost and everything, because it's expensive to fill up a tank of diesel for a semi-truck. It used to be $1,200 to fill it all the way up. I don't know what it is now, but I imagine it's higher than that. So you need to research everything that you are wanting to study before you go too far down the road in it. Like, flipping hamburgers is fine if it's going to pay for you to get time to be a medical assistant. The classes cost money. I do not tell anyone to go get a student loan. That is the foolish. You can do it. Live at home and pay your college fee. I help my kids with books and gas money. Just like when they were 16 and they started working, they bought their own car. I knew if they paid for it, they would take care of it. If I would have bought them a car, no. they wouldn't have cared. They would have thought, oh, Mama, the bank's going to buy me another one. No, it didn't work that way. I think it is good to know how to grow and cook your own food. It's a necessity of life, you know. When you get that paycheck, well, you know, the growing of a garden or just little things within an apartment, you know. They got little terrariums and they got little, what do they call them? Greenhouses. And you can put at your windows. And you can grow a few salad foods, you know, which can help you manage your money when you're low income. Because in life, it's got to a point, 50% of your income is going to be rent and utilities. Some places a lot higher. So that tells you, you know, this is my paycheck, and half of my paycheck is all I can afford in rental property. You got to think of the facts, you know. Are you renting with utilities included? Are you paying just a couple of utilities? Them are going up, you know. I can't do nothing about it, you know. It's up to tell you to watch how you use your electric. Plug everything into a surge board that you can, and when you leave the room, click the surge board off. Don't leave lights on. Don't let water drip unnecessarily. Cut your expenses, you know. You can afford about 20% of your income after you pay out 50%. It's going to go for food and clothing, gas to get to work and school, and support your lifestyle. I don't know what you want to do on the weekends. I don't know what your likes and dislikes are, but I love to go places where there's free entertainment. It saves a lot of money. Just a cheap cup of coffee with a friend somewhere, or an ice cream cone, walking in the park. It can be more satisfying than an empty wallet. So, and you want to always, first off, put away 10% of your income for retirement. No one ever told me about doing this. All I could think in my life, I got to buy a house, I got to buy a house, you know. I got to make sure the kids have an education, blah, 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 you know. I didn't know how to budget my paycheck. Save 10% for your future purchases, like your house, a home, car, furniture for that home. And I'm not saying if you have another car, you just never know. All right, baby. Come here, Penelope. It's okay. It's okay. But you got to think, you know, if this breaks down or whatever, you got to pay for that first. That is your means of getting to work to make that paycheck. So take care of that car. Keep that car up to date, or go buy another one. Boy, you're a pickle today. Who's outside? I know. Then you got to put away money for medical reasons. Doctors have co-pays. You need to have that money. You have emergencies, unexpected, you know. So out of that 10%, put it away somewhere, and don't touch it. Let's see. We've covered retirement, we've covered the home, the car, medical, and making sure that you have what you need. You know, your necessities. Oh, another thing. Reward yourself in different ways. Like if there's something you just love to do, make sure you do that. Some people plan a little vacation and they put away vacation money. I would save all my change and my dollar bills, and by the end of the year, summer to summer, of course, I could go on a vacation. You deserve that. You need that break from society. You need to touch base with maybe family, go visit them, or go see something new in life. Don't wait till you're older to travel. I traveled with my children different places so they could meet different ethnic backgrounds, so they could learn to um, survive basic camping needs. I had jobs in campgrounds. I love that. Those jobs are nice. I'm an outdoor person. Sure, I like to have a home, but I don't want to spend my time feeling married to a home. You know, cleaning and cooking and all that stuff. You know. I like to go out, plant a garden, be outside, stack some firewood, um, shoot, do my flower beds. Um, and I like to write. Um, I have some books out there. It, they don't make much money. A check here or there. I haven't wrote anything in several years. Well, I have one that is a work in process, but when you take care of your elderly mother, there is no time for the things you used to do. I had to give up my job. I love my job. I like working for the mall and collecting the rents and checking to make sure that their store windows, shop windows, whatever, were decorated for the season, that they didn't just leave the same old thing in the windows. Um, it was a very interesting job, and I walked my butt off. And I have hip dysplasia, and it makes it hard for me to walk, but I've learned different tricks to the trade on that one. Pain cream's my favorite one. Um, Rotational exercises. One thing though, reward yourself with a very, very good physical every year on your birthday. Make sure you get the blood work done. Make sure, you know, it's like a physical, like you was going out for football or softball. And um, that way you have a baseline, and the doctor can follow that baseline, and it'll signal him if something is not the same. Know your family health history. I have documented everything that I know about anyone medically in my family, both sides of my family. For the point of knowing, is it going to happen to me? Is it going to happen to my kids? What about my grandkids? So these are things we really need to um, help people later on in our journey. Um, and I do want to talk about family in my next video. I'm going to have to go because my little Penelope wants me to spend time with her playing, and it's good activity for me. And I want y'all to have a happy Easter. You're all my little jelly beans, and we got to stick together, work together, pull together, and survive this economy. As always, I got to get rolling. Bye-bye.